Yo, what's up everybody? It's the GOAT, and here is what you guys are looking at is a overview diagram of the map Interchange. And for those of you guys that are new to my channel, I did this for one map in Black Ops, and that's the only map that I was able to get it done for, and that was Grid. But one of my goals for Modern Warfare 3 is to kind of do an in-depth analysis for every map on Modern Warfare 3, so I'm slowly but surely getting the hang of these maps, but I feel like I have the best understanding of this map so far, Interchange, and it's one of my favorite maps, so I thought I'd talk a little bit about the map Interchange and kind of the spawn points and kind of how I like to play it. So you guys will see on the diagram the labeled A flag, B flag, and C flag in a real straight line across the middle of the map, and then on top of B flag you'll see a goldish color. That's the one of the initial spawns when the game begins, and then directly below B flag is the other initial spawn where the white truck is in the little building that is outside C flag. So when you're holding A flag, that whole purple shaded area is where the enemy is going to where you're going to spawn. So if the other team has A flag, you're going to know that they're going to be confined to this relatively tight area. And this tunnel that leads down towards the initial spawn, if you guys can look at it at the top of the diagram, that's like a really easy to control choke point. So if you just kind of pace back and forth between this middle opening and then the right portion of the screen where that tunnel is, it's very easy to control the A flag. It's in my preference, I like when the enemy has A. And then on the flip side of things, the C flag spawn, where the gold is shaded around the C flag, that's where the enemy is going to spawn. And then if you push up in towards towards the C flag and influence it, it'll back them up into this corner right outside of this building. And where this truck area is. So I'm not sure if you hold A and B or C and B, if the spawns will help you spawn closer to B, or if it will dump you back towards your home flag. I haven't played the game enough yet, nor have I paid enough attention to the spawns just yet to figure that out. So if I do, I'll be able to talk about it in another Interchange commentary, because I tend to get a lot of really good gameplays on this map. So I started this video like halfway through because you guys didn't miss much. Just called in a Reaper and an AC-130 and they did almost nothing. But as you guys could see, the enemy's holding A flag, and if you could see, they're spawning them right down by this tunnel that I highlighted in the earlier portion of the map when I was going over the map diagram. And I think the reason it spawned them outside of that tunnel was because my teammates were inside of the spawn. But here are the two well-defined choke points that I was talking about earlier. The tunnel on the left, and then the tunnel on the middle area where the main fight kind of takes place. So this is one of the easiest maps to do well on, my opinion, because if you're able to hold the C and B flag, it's really easy to control the A flag spawn. But there you see me just fail miserably with the Predator missile. I had a whole 4 seconds to kind of like decide where to go, and I still seen my teammate's Predator missile going towards the enemy guy, and I decided to drop it right on top of where he killed him. So in this game, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit too about this CM901 assault rifle. It was just recently patched, and I never used this weapon. I didn't use this or pick this to start the game. I started with a Type 95, but I picked this up off the ground and another one of these up off the ground, and man, this weapon was ridiculous before the patch. I didn't understand how good this weapon was, or would have used it a lot more. And here you can see the enemy, they're just spawning, dumping them back towards that A flag right where that tunnel of death is. I mean, it's just so easy. If you get over there with a Type 95 and just stand outside of the spawn, if people continue to flow down there, it's pretty tough to be killed. So hopefully this kind of little in-depth breakdown, I know it's nothing like crazy because my rudimentary computer skills, and I'm just working in MS Paint, and I can't really do don't really know how to do like where I point the mouse and show you guys if you guys can see it in real time. But as my computer skills get a little better, maybe I can do that in the future. And like I've talked about in the before, man, the air support, I sped it up because the AC-130 and the Reaper do almost nothing right now in this game because of the 300% health. I mean, I don't know. I guess 6 kills per AC-130 really isn't bad, but I've had a few really good scores on this map where I could have gotten close to 100 kills or possibly even broke it. I had an 85 kill game on this map the other day where I called in something like 5 Reapers and 3 AC-130s, and it was more or less towards the end of the game just turned into a waste of time when I was leaving the battlefield to get into those kill streaks. And here's that tunnel of death area that I highlighted earlier in the video. I mean, the enemy will just keep spawning directly back towards the A flag, and if they attempt to make their way down that tunnel area, if there's any decent players, they're going to eat. It's just such a easy to find choke point that it's so easy to control. It's just not a good idea to go that way. So if I'm ever kind of spawn trapped at the A flag, I'll take this route that you see me running right now over towards the C flag. And I think that's a good thing to do in domination. If your team is just completely spawn trapped, don't even take your chances going to the B flag, especially if you feel like your team's overwhelmed. And there I kind of get a little bit unlucky and die on what could have been another AC-130. But if your team's getting overwhelmed, always try to just break that spawn trap by just flanking all the way around the map to the C flag, you know, or if you're stuck at C all the way towards A, because there's no sense in beating your head against the wall, running, being probably the only one that's able to break out of the spawn to go to the B flag and just die over and over again. So that's definitely something that a piece of advice I could try to give you guys for that are trying to do better at winning domination games. Like I said in the past, I just wanted to touch on it again. The only really good kill streak in this game, in my opinion, is the Reaper. I have so much fun using it, and it is really worth the 9 kills. I mean, I average about 3 to 4 kills in the Reaper, and more I've been able to get those bigger Reapers, like where every missile that I shoot until it gets shot down, I kill somebody. So, yeah, this video is winding down to a close, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I didn't really touch too much on the C flag side of things, but if you guys check out my previous Interchange video, I show my opening route and I show what I like to do. I talk about it in the very beginning of the game of how I like to play it when the enemy has C flag. So thank you guys for watching and for all the support, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.